Hello Chubbugs out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Thursday and Friday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you're all having a great end to your week. Friday, woohoo! Weekend after this, and I'm working both Saturdays and Sunday. I'm doing 10 till 4 tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm doing 10 till 3. So yeah, not too bad a shifts, which is good. And I've got all my shifts for the rest of December, and I've got the 23rd and the 24th off, so I get the day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve and Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve and Christmas off. We get Christmas off because that's the only day out of the whole year that we shut. And yeah, so glad to have those 3 days off, and any other days I could work. And yeah, I just can't believe it's December already. Got our advent calendars, chocolate for breakfast, what's not to love. And yeah, we're on day 3, so I have 2 advent calendars because I got one for myself, as I thought that my parents were getting us any, and they got us one. So of course I've now got 2. So of course I've got a white chocolate one and a classic Cadbury's one. Just having a cup of tea. Got my pigs in blanket mug. It's actually my brother's, but I'm borrowing it, but don't tell him. It's in the cupboard where all the other mugs are, so if he doesn't want us using it, he should keep it. That's what I do with most of my cups and bits and pieces. Yeah, got a bit of a cold. It's not COVID, do not worry. I've done tests, and yeah, there's a bit of a cold going on. There's also a stomach bug going on. Yikes. Hopefully I don't get that. But yeah, it's so bloody cold at the moment. And yeah, I'm going to put this down before I spill it. I'm such a klutz. And yeah, I had work yesterday, so my Thursday I got up, showered and changed. I had some breakfast, had my advent chocolate, and got myself ready for work. My older brother and sister and dad and younger brother and sister were at work already. Mum brought me to work, got clocked in, and I was serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders, and I didn't make any mistakes yesterday at work. I was so happy. I almost made one food mistake, but I read it back and they were like, oh no, it was a chicken burger, and I accidentally put a cheeseburger. It's these stubby fingers, I always end up tapping on the wrong thing, so I quickly sorted it out. So it was good, it was fine, and I was like, thank God. But the thing is, mistakes are going to happen in hospitality, and there's always going to be a few little mistakes here and there, but you can't let it rule your life. You can't fret about it. As long as you sort it out and you learn from it, that's the main thing. And I always do. I made a mistake once, can't remember what it was, and I always did it again, and I literally stopped myself and did it right, and I was like, that's development, that's good. And yes, it was a really good shift. It was quite quiet, and then we had the lunch rush, and it literally just went so busy. And I saw a few of the regulars and was chatting with them, and yeah, it was quite a lovely shift really. But a really good playlist playing lots of 1975. I loved 1975 so much, so I was bobbing up and down to those songs as I was serving the food and drinks. And yeah, it was quite a good shift. I was working with my colleagues who we don't really get to work with that much, so me and her were having a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, had lots of cups of tea. I went to take a bell and my voice literally just went kaput. I was like, oh my God. So of course I got on to do the bell, and I quickly went off and got a glass of water, and I went back over. I'm so sorry about that. First time that's ever happened. Lost my voice, didn't call me down and shout or nothing. And yes, of course my voice went a bit, and yeah, it really hurt. My throat then was really sore, and my eyes were watering. I was just like, great, and my face was splotchy. I looked awful, and yes, of course that was fun. So of course I then went out and got a bit of fresh air as I was cleaning some tables outside. So yeah, it was good to get out there, and it was quite hot in there, quite stuffy. So it was good to get out and clean some of the tables. Who would be sat in outside during this awful weather we're having? It's so cold at the moment. And so of course I was cleaning up the tables outside, and there's a few blankets because we have blankets, and they put them on the chairs because the chairs were quite cold. So of course I was picking all those up and putting them in where the blankets are. And then I finished at 3. I did 10 till 3. I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and then I got this really nice selfie in front of this little cover door with lots of like a little wreath around it, like as we go into one of the restaurants down the road, they've had a little like archery kind of thing with lights and stuff put on for Christmas, and it looks really adorable. So I got a selfie for that. My hair looked awful. It just came out from work, so I was a sweaty, crazy head looking mess. But the background looked quite nice, and I put it on my Instagram, and it's got loads of likes. So obviously my hair doesn't look that bad. I know that it's going thin. I'm so tempted to just do a Britney 07 and just shave the whole thing off, but I'm just gonna enjoy it while I've got it, and I think my hair looks alright at the moment. At least I've got my beard to fall back on, because once I lose all this, I've got this to focus on. And yeah, I need a bit of a shave. But a customer the other day said that they liked my whiskers, meaning my beard, so I was like, oh, thank you. And yeah, I then got picked up by my dad. My mum was supposed to tell my dad that I would be getting picked up from work, but she'd forgotten and she'd gone off back to bed because she had a bit of a headache. So of course I was sat there like a wally waiting for ages, and I was like, I'm sure someone must be coming to pick me up. So I called home, and then my dad was like, oh yeah, nobody told us. You thought you were walking home, because normally sometimes I do. But I was so tired, my knee clicked like 3 times, getting old. So I was like, yeah, I'll get picked up, please. So they got me. We then went off to the shops, and I got some little snacks, throwing lots of chocolates and stuff away for Christmas time. And my mum was like, you're gonna get diabetic if you eat all of that. I was like, I'm not gonna eat it like all at once. I'm like slowly making my way through it, and I can scroll it away. And that's why whenever any of my siblings or my parents want chocolate or anything, they're like, Dad, you got any sweet? Because I normally always do. And yeah, I then got back, had my lunch, watched the TV a bit, and found out that we only have BBC One, as I thought I'd be watching Escape to the Country. And so Neighbours hadn't recorded, and the TV was playing up, the Virgin Media box was not playing any of the TV channels. Then some of them came back, but the music channels and the film channels and Channel 5 was playing, and I was waiting to watch the day's Neighbours, and it went blank, and I literally was not impressed. So yeah, that was not good. And my older brother was about for a bit at work, and he asked to borrow my plum jumper again. This time, last time he didn't ask, and it really annoyed me. I was like, don't go in my room and take stuff without asking. He gets annoyed when I eat some of his flapjack, for God's sake. So I was like, flapjack you eat, but that jumper you wear. And I was actually looking for it, so I was really annoyed about that. But I was just glad that he asked this time. And my younger brother was about to be at work, and I had such a bad head, and so I ended up having a nap, and I was in such a bad mood. I got up, and then for tea I had pizza, and then the TV channels were all back, but I couldn't find Neighbours from yesterday to watch, and BBC Catch Up On Demand, whatever it's called, yeah, On Demand, where I can catch up on it, was not working, but it's now working again, so I'm going to watch that later on. And so I managed to find the Hollyoaks that hadn't recorded on one of the E4 Plus ones. So I watched Hollyoaks. I was able to watch Emmerdale and EastEnders because BBC One and ITV were luckily working. So yeah, I've just got to watch Neighbours from last night. Later on, I'll probably try to find that on Catch Up On Demand. And so yeah, TV's back up and running again, and the music channels and film channels are now back up and running now as well. So yeah, it's just annoying. It's done that before. I think they were doing some work on like the landlines or something, so that it's done that before. And then I finished writing my journal, I put that away. I then went off to bed, and I then got up for my Friday. I'm off today, and this week I'm working tomorrow, Sunday, then I'm off Monday, I'm then working Tuesday, and I'm not working then till Saturday, so I get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. And at first I was like, why have I got 3 days off? I'm literally going to go insane. 3 days off. I'd like to have 2 days off at least, but it's because I've looked at the rest of my shifts, and this week is going to be the last week of like calmness before it goes full on Christmas mad, and I'm going to be doing like 9:30 starts and like 9 till 4 and stuff, and crazy hour shifts. So I'm going to make the most of my days off while I have them, and yeah, it's not going to be too bad. I just feel really bad because my other colleagues have like split shifts and all that kind of thing, and I'm here with like 3 days off, but my manager obviously doesn't want me to get too overwhelmed like with too many shifts, and I did say hi. Of course, I've got this little cold thing, so maybe he's just looking out for me. I don't know, but I've said that I can cover anyone's shifts if they ever need it. So maybe I will be working one of those days. I mean, last week I was supposed to have a day off and I ended up covering, so I think I might be doing that again. But I just love working, and I don't like being off for too long because I have to be doing something, like going for walks and stuff and things like that. So if with these 3 days off, I have to plan some things to do because I don't want to be being stuck in the house cooped up all day. I'll probably go mad. And yes, of course, I then got ready for the day ahead. My dad's gone off fishing. My older brother and sister and younger brother and sister at work. My mum and myself are then just watching a bit of TV, and I watched this film called Single All the Way, which is a Netflix Christmas film, LGBT film, and it's just so beautiful, so adorable, and I just absolutely love it. It made my heart glow. It made me feel really like warm and Christmassy, and it's just really good film. And then I had some breakfast. I then was listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, watching a bit of TV, and then I got myself ready to go off and get me and my mum a Butties lunch. And on the way there, I went off to the shops and got some little snacks for my little Christmas / Disney marathon that I'm going to be having later on. And I got some of these label things, which are so good, and they're gluten free, which is fancy, and they're like coconut like snowball things, and I love coconut. I love Bounties. I don't get why everybody hates on Bounties because I absolutely love them. I also got some of these Smarty cookies as well. Absolutely love them. I'm gonna give my mum one because she absolutely loves these, and I'm gonna have a few of these with my cup of tea. And yeah, I am going to show you guys the Butties lunch I had now. I absolutely love it at Butties. They're so lovely in there, and they all knew me by my first name. And so people that go in there will think, geez, this guy goes in there a lot. It's not all the time. And I got me and my mum our sandwiches, and they're just so good. I absolutely love mine. I wanted a toasted wrap, but they accidentally gave me a toasted sandwich instead. But it was something new, and always good to change up a bit. So of course it wasn't until I got back that I realised that they'd done a toasted sandwich instead of a wrap. But it was fine. I think I said a toasted wrap. I might have said a toasted sandwich. I don't know, but it was fine. It was great. I had that with a blueberry muffin. So of course I got back and had that. I then got showered and changed, and I then was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, and I watched Love Actually from the other day. Finished watching that, and also I finished watching Tangled, which is one of my favourite Disney films ever. I absolutely love Tangled so much. Apparently they're going to be doing a live action Tangled with Amanda Seyfried and Cher as Tangled as Rapunzel and Martha Gothel, which I don't know if that's true, but if so, that would be flipping awesome. And yeah, I also watched Frozen 2 for the first time in forever. See what I did there. Love Frozen so much. I hope they do a third one because I really like the second one, and yeah, it's such a good film. And also the other day I watched Cruella, Emma Stone and Emma Thompson, two of my favourite Emma actresses, and Emma Watson as well. So those are my 3 favourite Emma actresses. Yeah, fun to that. They're all called Emma and they're all amazing actresses, which is awesome. Imagine them all being in a film together. That would be awesome. And yeah, I then was just watching some TikToks and vlogs, posted some new TikToks, and I am now off to go and watch today's Neighbours and yesterday's Neighbours first. Then I'm going to be watching Princess and the Frog, which is one of my favourite and which I think is underrated Disney films. And then I'm going to be watching The Holiday, which I love that film so much. And then probably going to watch a few more Christmas films. Maybe watch what's the name of it now? Last Christmas, that's it. Last Christmas and some other ones. Comment down below what Christmas films you think I should watch. I absolutely love The Grinch, so I'll definitely be watching that. So yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon catching up on Neighbours and then watching Christmas films and some Disney films. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week. We'll have a great rest of your Friday and a lovely weekend ahead, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.